Hello, my lovely Aquarians. This is going to be a past, present, future weekly reading. I've already gotten your cards out, and I just want to say that, it was messy and all over the place. The cards were like popping out, flying, flipping over. So, just seeing that at the center of everything right now. Um, there's a big deal. Um, I feel like you guys are in a little bit of a painful place right now, okay? Yeah, so in the heart of it all, it just feels like you've been through something right now. You're feeling the burn, and as far as love goes, and as far as money goes, you might have taken a pretty big hit. Um, I just saw my own situation flash before my eyes, like, what kind of hit, like that tax bill turned out to be a little bit more than you expected. So you're down, but you're not out. So let's get on into it. Recent past headspace. The Six of Swords in the upright. I mean, obviously, everybody says, oh, you're just trying to move on and go to clearer pastures or whatever. But as far as love goes here, you decided to leave a relationship. It was painful there. And as far as money goes, um, it's like, okay, try to salvage what you can salvage, just planning to do the best you can, right? Then you move into your heart space. It's, all good things come to an end kind of vibe here. The past and the present now have drawn a fine line in the sand. This is as far as you can go. Um, you just being able to release the past is becoming the source of your joy, right? It's not always as pretty as this card makes it, but it's for the best. It might be a good time now to think of other ways to invest, with the little bit of savings that you were able to manage, or what you were able to salvage. I'm hearing maybe some real estate investments, either not panning out or time for you to make a new long-term investment there. Okay. At least this is where you were in the past. Subconsciously, though, you are the Page of Wands, and it seems like subconsciously, like you were destined for something greater here, okay, in your relationships. And it seems like, a new adventure as far as your money is concerned is on the horizon. You were just like, okay, out with the old, in with the new. Here we are in the current headspace. Is this was one of the cards that, like, when it flew out, like I had to wonder, like, oh, are you okay, Aquarius? Okay, like, what are you not interested in? What has bored you? So I feel like, currently in your headspace as far as love goes, this feels like um, you've let some relationship go, and it feels like they might have, tried to reach back out to you, and other people reaching out to you now knowing that you are available, but you don't seem interested. And as far as your money goes, I think you might be looking at, you know, the past, like once bitten, twice shy kind of thing. So I just feel like, you might have gotten someone or some business opportunities excited in the past, and now, in light of recent developments, you are thinking to back out of a deal here. Okay. Because at the heart of it all, I think it might have had like a later shock. So in the recent past, it was like, the smart thing to do, the best thing for everybody to do would be to walk away. And you did so gracefully and, with that hope that, everything is for the best in the past. But now I think it might be hitting you like, you know, people are just not all they crack up to be, or something of the sort. I just feel like the pain, or the realization, the betrayal, the facts of it all have kind of taken root. Or like I just saw an image of like the glass case kind of shattering around your heart space here. So naturally, sometimes, especially those of us who are a lot more cerebral, tend to, think through our feelings first and then feel them when it's a little bit more convenient, right? Um, Subconsciously, there is just this energy here with the Eight of Swords in reverse of, you know, being honest with yourself that it was a little bit more painful, and, just feeling the feels of it now, now that you've done the physical act of bringing the relationship to a close, and salvaging what you could salvage as far as your money went in the past. I feel like, now subconsciously, you're trying to fix how you feel about it, if that makes any sense, okay? How you feel about losing that relationship in um, the process that led you to that money situation that you are thinking of bringing to a close there, or have brought to a close already. Have no fear though. In the near future, in your headspace here, you've got the sun, which, everybody will tell you it's the happiest card in the deck. But I feel like there just might, there seems to be this energy of not trusting yourself here because of, you bet on the wrong relationship, because I feel like you always have great options and everything, and you try to make the most logical choices in love, and how, the least emotional, the emotional factors don't really play into it until after you sorted out the logic, right? And so logic and emotion, trying to balance those two out, in the near future. I feel like it just has you with a little bit of self-doubt there. And like I said, that tax bill might have thrown you for a little bit of a loop. If you haven't gotten it already, it's surely on its way. I don't want you to, this is just a natural part of how more cerebral people go through these things, Um, in your heart space coming up, you have the Empress in reverse. So, yeah, this is all just kind of confirming for me how you are currently feeling the feels, right? And in the near future, it just feels like you might have clenched up a little bit here. Just not seeing the value in any of it all. Like, what was the point in everything as far as your relationship goes, and as far as your money goes? It just feels like, what they say, more money, more problems. um I don't know. So it might be a challenge here for you to kind of rethink how you do your process, right? So if your normal process is to look at the logics, the basics of, partnerships that you enter in because of how they line up on paper and so on, then maybe it's just time to think about doing it the different way. How does this really make me feel first? And if it takes you a little bit longer to come to a decision because, it takes you a little bit longer to sort out your feelings, it can only help, to kind of guide you and steer you to the right path, okay? Um, your outcome for this week is the Two of Pentacles here. So, it's in reverse. So normally this would be you really being able to manage any new responsibilities that's come along. Here is just feeling like, really just counting what you've really lost. You took a gamble, and in love, it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. I always have a saying someone said to me a long time ago, which was, if you want someone to be trustworthy, you have to trust them first. You can't stack the deck up for them to be trustworthy without actually doing it. Because if they aren't trustworthy, you know what? If you lend them something, if you go into business with them, it doesn't matter if you do it this week or 10 years from now, they're going to show you who they are once you give them a chance. So, this is your advice for the week, the Tower. This is my Aquarius card, believe it or not. So, it just feels like right now you could really use a break. So sometimes don't grasp at straws and don't move from this place where you are in doubt of your abilities and things like that. Right now, the best action to take is no action. Let the chips fall where they may, okay? change your approach to it. Don't move out of an act of desperation, or I just see like a grasping at, trying to find a solution. Take a chill pill, honey. Okay? You've been through a lot, and you deserve time to process that. Okay? No rush. Good luck, Aquarius.